Welcome to Word of the Day. And interesting this week, the word of the day is perplexed. Now, the reason I have that word of the day is because a good friend of mine, Rob, actually rang me and said, I love your word of the day. Can you do this one? And so he gave me the word perplexed. And I thought, okay, let's do perplexed. First thing I thought, how do I do perplexed? I'm perplexed now about doing perplexed. And I thought, what perplexes me the most? Okay, you know what? I'm perplexed by the cloud or by Dropbox or by the way our technology all syncs with each other. Things we do, how they get from one device to another. I'm perplexed about where it actually goes to get there. It's got to be stored somewhere, and I love the image of the cloud. It doesn't. It sort of goes into the air and then it goes down somewhere else. That perplexes me. You know, in the Bible, it says in 2 Corinthians, it says, we are pressed on every side by troubles, but we are not crushed. We are perplexed, but not driven to despair. So the technology doesn't drive me to despair, but sometimes being perplexed drives us to despair. We get confused, we get frustrated, we might get angry, we get filled with fear. All sorts of worries and anxieties come because we're perplexed. There's another verse in the Bible which I think is potentially the answer to being perplexed. And that comes in James 1 verse 5. It says, if you need wisdom, ask our generous God and he will give it to you. He will not rebuke you for asking. So we might abundantly be perplexed, but we've got a God who wants to be generously give us wisdom to navigate that season. So if you're perplexed right now, ask God for wisdom and he will give it to you generously. Thanks for listening.